When people ask me what it's like to start a bakery, they usually expect me to talk about recipes or baking. Tapi sebenarnya that's probably the easiest part. Beberapa lama yang lalu, aku ada share carousel di Instagram, things I wish I knew before starting a bakery. But there wasn't enough space for me to explain the stories behind each lesson. Jadi hari ini I thought I could finally share those stories and maybe it'll help you out too. Hi, I'm Carmen and this is Butter. Welcome back to Building a Bakery While Figuring Life Out. I run a tiny bakery called Butter while also still working full-time. Yang pasti, I'm still figuring things out. This is what the whole series is about. Tapi aku pikir bakal seru kalau aku dokumentasiin literally everything sambil belajar along the way. So, let's get into it. Lesson 1. Good products won't sell themselves. Ini mungkin misconception terbesar sih. Aku mikir gini awalnya. If I spend weeks perfecting my products, then otomatis ya customers datang. Turns out orang itu nggak bisa datang support atau support dengan membeli produknya kalau misalnya mereka nggak tahu kita tuh exist. Learning how to tell your stories, market your business, dan showing up consistently itu sepenting bikin makanan yang enak. And I still remind myself about this every time I post. Number 2. Baking or cooking is only the small part of starting a bakery. When I imagine myself building a bakery, aku tuh selalu bayangin aku baking 24/7. Tapi in reality, I'm replying to messages, ordering ingredients, packing orders, apalagi ya, planning content, editing video lah, bersihin dapur. Even sometimes I spend more time with my laptop rather than in the kitchen. Jadi makanya itu kenapa Butter bisa lumayan konsisten dengan posting in Instagram or TikTok. Ya, soalnya itu, I spend more time with my laptop rather than baking. Number 3. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Me, I wanted the perfect branding, the perfect packaging, the perfect logo. Tapi, I'm saying this again, kalau misalnya aku nunggu sampai everything is perfect, Butter wouldn't probably exist. The truth is, hampir semua itu berubah dari sejak aku mulai nih. Because ini perbedaannya. Starting gave me clarity that planning never could. Number 4. Every single order matters. I don't get hundreds of orders every day. Not even like a consistent 10 orders per day. Beberapa hari itu ya sepi banget. Bahkan kayak nggak ada pesanan sama sekali gitu. Awalnya aku mikir everything that I've done is not enough. But now, every notification always makes me smile. Oh, someone chose my tiny bakery, and that's something I'll never take for granted. Number 5. This is the most relatable lesson, and it's a really hard thing for me to get through as well. Comparison steals your joy. Owning a bakery and scrolling through social media can be very dangerous. Kita lihat sold out salt breads, sold out cakes, terus cafe yang rame, and production kitchen yang selalu packed. It's easy to forget that you are watching someone else's highlight reel. Dan selama berbulan-bulan itu, aku belajar untuk membandingkan Butter dengan versi Butter yang kemarin, bukan dengan posisi orang lain hari ini. Number 6. Rest is part of the business. As someone who's juggling a full-time job and also running all other 1,000 things, aku selalu mikir itu ya kalau misalnya aku nggak capek ya berarti aku nggak kerja keras. But when I'm burnt out, yang ada apa? I'm less creative, I'm less patient, dan baking itu terasa kepaksa banget. Taking care of yourself isn't taking time away from your business. It's taking care of the person who's building it. And we've reached onto the last point. And of course, saving the best for the last. Number 7. Just begin. Kalau ada satu hal yang aku bisa kasih tahu, the version of me before Butter existed is that you will never feel 100% ready. Mau gimana pun juga, mau nunggu sampai kapan tahu, gak akan namanya 100% siap. Pasti akan selalu ada resep yang lebih baik, ide logo yang mungkin lebih bagus, and 1,000 other reasons to wait. Because every lesson I shared today only happened since I started. Not because I had everything figured out. I'm sure if I make the same video a year from now, my list will be completely different. Tapi jujur, I hope it is because it means that I'm still learning. If you're building something too, please let me know. Aku pengen tahu banget. What's one thing you wish you knew before you started? Thank you for spending a few minutes with me, and I'll see you in the next episode of Building a Bakery While Figuring Life Out.